The Vorticity mobile app is the most secure and efficient tool contractors and brokers can use while on the go or in the field. With many different functions and modules, you are now able to boost productivity and workflow like never before. While signed in as a contractor by clicking on Routine Services, you are able to view all of your routine work orders assigned to you. You have the options to filter either by type of work order, due date, or by the client. Here, we are going to filter by landscaping periodic. Once you have saved, the list gets filtered. Once the work order is chosen, you are able to go through and fill out the inspection needed for that work order. After answering the questions, you just hit Save, and your form is completed. You also have the option of taking new sets of pictures pertaining to whatever task you are working on. Once you are done either taking new or choosing existing photos, you are able to put in your comments before the completion of the work order. Work orders. By clicking on Work Orders in your dashboard, it displays the list of open work orders assigned to the contractor, apart from routine services. You have the option to sort by due date or the distance based on your current location. By clicking on a work order, you are able to get into the details of that specific order, and you have a similar feature to take new pictures or by selecting from your current role. After your picture was either taken or selected, you can hit Save on the top right. And before closing the work order, you are able to add any comments needed. Once your comments are added and you hit Saved, the work order gets completed and sent to AMS. Maps. Next, we have the feature of Maps. While in Maps, the blue icon is showing your current location, while the homes around that location point to all your properties shown within a particular radius. As you scroll through the map, you can see all your other locations populating. By clicking on a particular icon, it will generate a pop-up of that property, and by clicking on the pop-up, you can get into the property details page. We have several tabs listed in the details page. And here is an example of the ratings that has been performed on the property by brokers and by staff. You are able to view any information of that property, whether it be any marketing details or any Zillow information, which we sync with Zillow.com. The Utilities tab shows the status of any utility companies that have been assigned to the property. Along with the option to upload a thumbnail of the property. By choosing the work order option for that property, you can click on any current or previous work order to get into the details, or view the photos, which is the list of photos that were sent in with that work order. In the Communication Log sections, you can view all the logs and tasks that have been performed for that property. Or you can simply create a new task or just get direction to that property from your current location. Broker work orders. As a broker, you can go through the list of any completed work orders by clicking on the Work Orders tab, and then you can again set the view to whatever is most conducive for you. By clicking on a work order, you can go through the photos of any recently completed work orders. Properties nearby. Properties nearby shows all properties around you based on your current location. By clicking on a property, you can access the detail section of everything from the detailed property information to Zillow data to the utility information. You can view any previous ratings done by any brokers, by our QC staff, or by AMS staff. By clicking the Work Order tab for a property, you can view the details or see the photos. Clicking View Photos gives you the list of all uploaded photos to see the results. By going back to the Work Order Details screen, you have an option called Rate Services. This is an option available to the brokers where they can go ahead and rate individual services for a property. You can put in any comments needed and rate it by excellent, good, fair, or poor. Then save your rating. In the Communications Log tab in the list of tasks, you can create a new task so you can enter the subject, who you are assigning the task to, and put in the due date as to when the task needs to be completed. Then, enter any needed notes for what needs to be done for the task. Once you are finished creating the task, just hit Save and the task is sent to the contractor. Tasks tab. Clicking on Tasks shows a list of open tasks that have been assigned to the user. You can resolve a task by clicking the Resolve button. Then enter any notes that were taken to resolve the task. Once you finish your notes and hit Resolve, the task is taken off the screen. Photos. You have an option called Photos in your dashboard by which you can take photos of the property you are at. Or you can choose existing photos from your camera roll. This feature allows you to take various photos across the property, and you can sync them into the system. The system automatically knows the property you are at according to your location and tags the images to the property. After selecting the images that need to be tagged, you just hit Options and hit Link. At that instance, the images are already synced into the system. Account. To enable the upload options for the app, you must go to Account, then Upload Options. You must enable the upload options to be able to upload images through the app. Below that is an option called Wi-Fi Only. Enabling this option is where the photos only get synced when you are connecting to a Wi-Fi signal. Below that is an option called Charging Only, and just like the Wi-Fi options, this enables you to only sync your photos when the phone is in the process of being charged. Lastly is the Reminders option. Turning this on allows you to receive push notifications through the mobile app. These notifications notify you of any new tasks or of any new vendors that have been assigned a new work order.